Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and I'm here to show you some of the things that you should look at when you're buying a snowboard. The first thing that we need to look at is the budget. How much do you want to spend on your snowboard or package? If you're buying a package and you've set a budget of $600, consider using 50% on your snowboard, which is $300, 25% on your bindings, which is $150, and 25% on your boots, which is another $150, equaling, of course, $600. Now, if you're buying just a snowboard, lower price point boards are generally for beginners to intermediate level riders, and higher price point snowboards are for intermediate to advanced level riders because they have more technology. The second thing we need to look at is your ability. Are you a beginner? If you've never ridden before or are just learning how to carve and only ride a couple times a month, consider a lower price point board that's shorter than average for your weight. Are you an intermediate level rider? If you can make dynamic carves or you're comfortable in the park on small and medium features and ride maybe a couple times a month, consider a board that's about right for your weight. You can move up and down a few centimeters if you like, and don't really worry about the low price point board or the high price point board. Pretty much the average snowboard out there will work well for you. Are you an advanced level snowboarder? If you make switch dynamic carves, you're comfortable on big features in the park, and you ride down really steep slopes and you ride a couple times a week, consider a more high price point board that will benefit your style of riding. Advanced level boards, of course, can be short and they can be long depending on what terrain choice you choose. The third thing to look into is your terrain choice. What kind of riding do you actually do? Are you a freestyle rider that rides in the park and in the streets? If so, you should ride soft to medium flexing snowboards. Are you an all-mountain freestyle rider that feels comfortable on groomed trails with a freestyle influence and usually rides bigger features in the park? You should consider medium flexing boards. For all of those all-mountain free riders who stay in bounds but like dipping into the back bowls, into the trees, and railing on groomed runs, you should really think about getting medium to stiff flexing boards. And for all those backcountry riders that ride steep chutes and love riding powder, you should be on stiff flexing boards. The fourth factor to look into is your board's size. Your weight, height, and foot size will actually determine what length and width your snowboard should be. Your weight is actually the most dominant factor in selecting the correct board's length. The board's shape, profile, and flex, of course, will be determined by your ability and terrain choice. I know this can be kind of confusing. You probably have lots of questions. Feel free to ask them. Ask them on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our Instagram profile. And again, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out your next board out at thehouse.com.